Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome with Cooking with Camille. Today we're going to do another quick and easy meal. Today we're going to do some smothered chicken with some broccoli and some rice and some garlic bread. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and put the chicken in the oven. I got some chicken thighs here. We're going to use these up. They were in the freezer. I want to use them up. We're going to we're gonna season them real good and bake them, and then we'll make the gravy and the rice and the broccoli. Okay, these are seasonings that I'm using. I use 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning. Then I got 2 tablespoons of no salt seasoning. I'm gonna use some 1 tablespoon, not tablespoon, 1 teaspoon of ground pepper, and I had about 1.5 teaspoon of paprika. Okay, and we're just going to mix all that together. And we're going to layer it in our pan. Like so. The bottom got really good flavor. I'm going to just add a little more flavor of the seasoning salt, the salt, no salt on the top. Like that. And some paprika for color. And some Italian seasonings. And we're just going to put a little water in the bottom just to cover it and cook them for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes in the oven at a 400 degree oven. Okay, I put on half a pot of water for our broccoli right here. We're going to put our broccoli. I'm going to put this on so it can start boiling. Okay, then I'm going to get another pan and we're going to put on here for our rice. Make that much rice because I don't eat rice. So I eat rice if it's rice pilaf. And then I'm going to put another pan on, sit on the other side for we're going to make our gravy for our chicken. Okay, I spreaded the garlic bread in a skillet like this. This is going to be the last thing we put in the oven to because it's already thawed out, and we're just gonna melt the cheese. Okay, this one right here, I'm gonna make. I'm gonna put you over here. I'm gonna make the gravy. So all I'm gonna do is get some chicken broth and flavor your water to what the flavor you want. I'm also gonna put a little bit in my broccoli water and flavor my broccoli water also back here, so it could have a little chicken flavor to it. Okay, so we're going to start off with go a little because it gets really, really, really salty. Okay, and I'll put a little back here. And then we just taste it as you go. And when you get your flavor that you want, that's what you do. You know what? I think I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit in the pan that I'm going to have for the rice, because I'll eat some with flavor rice. So we're going to put some over there too for flavor rice. Okay? Put a little bit in there. So you just keep tasting all 3 pots to see till you get your flavor that you want. You don't want it too salty because this is a base and it gets salty. We're just going to do enough to get our taste buds. It tastes a little bit like chicken. They also have it in, you can use bouillon or bouillon cubes. Okay, now believe it or not, just that one time the taste is good. Now I'm gonna get this better than bouillon sauteed onions. I'm gonna add that to my broccoli water, and this you only need a little bit because this is really salty. So I'm gonna add a half a teaspoon to this water to give it a little flavor. Okay, then I'm gonna add some no salt seasoning it just gives it flavor. But no salt seasoning, it just gives it flavor. And I'm going to put some Italian seasoning in there. Just sprinkle a couple of sprinkles for color and taste, flavor. And I'm going to put some Italian seasoning in my rice water. Okay. And then we're going to stir that rice water up. As soon as it comes to a boil, we'll throw our rice in there. I'm going to put about a cup of rice in there. Not a cup. We're going to do about a half a cup. That's a smaller container. Okay, and I'm going to taste this to see if it's okay. Perfect. Okay, let me wash this spoon off. Okay, so now that we got all our flavors going, now we'll let it come to a boil, and then we'll add our product. Okay, and to our broccoli water, I just got some, a big bag of broccoli Florence, or the crowns, whatever you desire. I had some fresh broccoli, but it didn't look too healthy, so I threw it away and got the frozen one. I was going to cook some fresh broccoli, but I just didn't like, I don't like my broccoli looking yellow, so I threw it away. I told you we was cleaning out the refrigerator. That's why we made soup last week. So now that we got our broccoli into this one, let me see if I can take you over here. See? The broccoli in this one. This one's going to be the gravy, and this one's going to be the rice. Okay? So now we're going to get the rice. And I got, these are little 4-ounce cups, 4-ounce sample cups. I'm going to add 3 of these. 3 of these should make just enough what we want, okay? 3 of them should be enough because rice tend to grow, okay? This, we're going to add a little bit of milk to the gravy, just a little, and we're going to make a roux. We're going to melt some butter, about a 1/4 stick of butter, and flour it and make it and smooth it out. Okay, so we'll let all this come to a boil. While this is boiling, I'm gonna get the roux made, and the rice is already ready to go over here. And we're just gonna let that boil till all the rice is boiled out. Now, if you want to use sauteed onions in your rice, you can. You can use sauteed onions, and put some broccoli in your rice also to make it look good. Now I'm gonna put the lid on the broccoli so it can come to a boil, because we just want to get that crunchy. So once it comes to a boil, we'll turn it off. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and melt this butter. So when you make your roux, the ones that don't know how to make a roux, it's just butter and flour. And you just keep whipping until it's real smooth. If it don't get smooth and it's still rough, you just add a little water to it, okay? You want to make sure it's good and smooth, okay? And then we're just going to add it to our chicken broth mixture over here and milk. Just going to add it and just start whipping it until it starts thickening up. And get it all out real good. If it's not thick enough for you, then you just make another small roux. But I think it's going to be enough because it's starting to thicken already. So it'll be perfect. Okay, and then we're going to add a little pepper to it. Just a little. You can use white pepper, or black pepper, whatever you want. And we're just going to let that come to a boil, and then we're going to add that to our chicken. We got chicken broth in the oven from the chicken. We can add that chicken broth to the broccoli and also to our rice too. Okay, I think it's good enough. I'm going to put this on low, and then we're going to check on our chicken, and then we'll just pour the gravy over our chicken. Okay, our chicken is done. Look how nice and pretty and brown it is. So we're going to add some of that broth to our broccoli. And then we're going to add some of that broth to our rice. And the rest to our broccoli. Then we're going to turn this one off. Oh, wrong one. Take this one off. And then I'm going to get a smaller container to put this in. And then we're going to, I got a glass container. We're going to use the glass container. And so we can have room. Let me rest the bowl out and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay, and then I'm just going to add the thighs. Ooh. Okay, I'm trying to be Mighty Mouse and trying to pick everything up by my hand, but I'll show you what I'm doing here. So I'm going to get the chicken. I add it to a glass dish. It cooks better in the oven. We're just going to pour that gravy all over that chicken. Okay, like so. The chicken. Then we're going to add a little. Now the chicken already got seasoning on it. And we're just going to throw it back in the oven and let it continue to cook. We're going to spread it out so it can get gravy all through it. And get softened up. It's already soft. Look at that. It just goes right in. But we just want that gravy to get that. And then we're going to put the garlic bread in there also. Why that's warm? Because this is only going to take about 10 minutes. Okay, so I got the chicken in the oven with the gravy. I got the garlic bread in the oven. I got the broccoli going. I think I'm going to move it to the bigger one. The broccoli going. And we got the rice going. And then our dinner will be done. Now, this is a dinner. Well, the chicken took 40 minutes. So, altogether, about 55 minutes. Well, 1 hour for this. 1 hour for this dinner. Waiting on the rice. Okay, look at the bread, y'all. I got to show y'all the bread. Look at that bread. How cheesy it looks. Okay, the rice is almost done. We just gotta let it, it's getting there. Look at that. Look at that rice. Rice pilaf. Oh my gosh. We're gonna continue to let that chicken finish cooking. Okay? Be right back. Okay, y'all, look at this rice. Don't that look just wonderful? Look. Look at this broccoli. Wait a minute. Look at that. It's done. You don't want to get it no more salt. Then we just got to pull the chicken out. Okay, let's do up our plates. Okay, here we go, y'all. Look at that. Smothered chicken with rice pilaf. There's extra gravy and some broccoli. And look at that garlic bread, y'all. Y'all better have somebody. Look at that. Get some of this garlic bread. That is wonderful. Look at that. That turned out good, everybody. Look at that. Look at that. Put a little gravy on the rice, y'all. Looks wonderful. Okay, there we go, y'all. Took 1 hour exactly. Talk to you later. Have a great day. Please like, share, and subscribe. And let someone else know about Camille McGowan. Cook quick and easy meals. And check me out. And comment on the bottom and let me know what you think. Nothing negative, please. Thank you, because you will get deleted.